everyone, my name is Kristen and welcome to the Wapiti Regional Library Week 13 Challenge. This week we are upcycling, which means to take something old and revamp it into something that's new and better. Keep in mind that you are also allowed to do something that is recycling, which is taking something old and making it into something that is completely brand new. I am going to be giving you 2 examples of what I did that counts for this challenge. For our younger audience, I made these sun catchers. Younger kids can help out with the crushing of the crayons, cutting of the wax paper, and laying out the colors. But an adult must help because this activity requires an iron. I will also be showing our older crafters how to make a picture frame into something totally brand new. First, I recreated the picture frame edge to give it a brand new look, which counts as upcycling on its own, but I also wanted to redo something for the inside. So I took some old paper and paint chip samples and made it into a reusable dry erase calendar that you can change for every single month, add and erase whatever you need. Let's see how we make these 2 items now. The first thing that we will be repurposing are some old crayons. These are some broken wax crayons I have from a previous coloring project. You are going to shred your crayons in a pencil sharpener. If they are broken up enough that they are already small pieces, you do not have to do this. Keep in mind that pencil sharpeners are sharp, so you will need an adult's help for this. Once you have your crayon in many different small pieces, you are going to take some wax paper, fold it in half, and trace out whatever shape you want your sun catcher to be. I chose a heart. You are then going to cut this out. Be careful, scissors are sharp. Once you have your 2 identical wax paper pieces, you are going to take some newspaper and lay down one on top. You will then put your crayon pieces all over the wax paper in whatever pattern and colors you want. Once you have all the crayon pieces on your wax paper that you would like, you are going to put the other half of the wax paper on top. This way, the crayons will kind of be sandwiched in the middle. You are then going to put another piece of newspaper on top. This next step requires an adult. Get an adult to iron over your creation with an iron on low heat. Keep checking to see if the wax is melting. You may need to flip it over and repeat these steps on the other side. Once again, irons are very hot, so let an adult do this for you. Once all the wax is melted, you can see how all the colors have blended together to make your sun catcher. Then, hang it in the window to see the sun shine through your colors. Notice that if you put less wax in, then more light will shine through your sun catcher. We are going to update this old boring picture frame. First, take out the glass and inside. Lay down some newspaper to keep your workspace clean. We are going to take some paint and a paintbrush. I am doing a splatter paint effect. So, put some paint on your paintbrush, or you could use an old toothbrush and use your finger to flick off the paint onto your frame. Keep in mind that this splatter paint method is just one of the many ways you can update an old picture frame. You could use duct tape, paint it like normal, use some string and yarn, add some sticks and stones and beads, or really do whatever you want to upcycle your picture frame. You can just leave your picture frame like this to upcycle it, but I also wanted to do something fun for the inside of my frame. I am going to make a reusable dry erase calendar. To do this, I am taking some old colored recycled paper and some old paint samples that I did not use. I chose to do many different colors, but you could do your calendar in all one color. Start by cutting your paper into small, equally sized squares. You then can put any kind of background you want, or I just left the same white background that was already in my frame. I did 7 days across and 5 days down so that all the months of the year could fit comfortably. Glue or tape down your squares equally spaced apart to make your calendar. I also cut some smaller pieces and put them on the top to write down the days of the week. The days of the week will not change, so you can glue these on and color them in with permanent marker. Once your calendar is all glued down, simply place your glass back on top and put it back in your picture frame. You then can use a dry erase marker, which you can erase and change and reuse to create every month of the year for your reusable dry erase calendar. I hope these 2 examples gave you some inspiration to try or inspired you to upcycle and recycle something new of your own. Be sure to send us your before and after pictures of what you make so that we can enter you into the weekly challenge draw for some awesome prizes. Happy crafting and have fun upcycling. See you!